Sir Elegant asked me, do you think an official One Punch Man trailer could come out? I'm hopeful that it will be, since the final trailer for Season 1 came out on September 22nd, 2015, and the trailer for Season 3 could come out on the same date for the 10th anniversary. Well, this is a pretty interesting speculation, I would say, so why not? Let's milk more One Punch Man video because I can. Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new One Punch Man video. So yes, I'm still trying my best to find more content to cover until the release date of One Punch Man itself. Obviously, I will have some kind of a break when I'm actually out of content. But today, we're going to be talking about something that's been on pretty much every One Punch Man fan's mind. And it is the trailer situation. As you guys know, with Season 3 right around the corner, a lot of us, including myself, are wondering, is there still a possibility that we will be getting a full-length trailer? Because last time when I went live stream, we didn't get one. Well, we did get a 15-13 seconds CM, but are those CM all we're going to be seeing until the premiere? In this video, I'll be talking about it in 3 parts. First of all, the actual release date confusion, because a lot of people are still pretty much confused about the actual release date of One Punch Man Season 3, the history of how trailers were handled for Season 1 and Season 2, and yes, I actually made my own research. It's not really hard actually. And finally, the actual possibilities for Season 3 based on the patterns and official hints. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and like so that I can continue making One Punch Man video in the future. Again, 16,000 subscribers, I'm going to be hopefully trying to get a fubuki cake to eat on a live stream. Maybe, I don't know. But yes, without further ado, let's go on with the first part of the video. Alright, so let's start with the release date, because this is pretty much where a lot of the confusion actually comes in. For Season 1, things were crystal clear. The anime was officially announced to air on October 5th, 2015, and it did. No real confusion there. But with Season 2, things got a little bit messy. The official release date was listed as April 3rd, 2019, but what aired that day wasn't Episode 1. It was actually just a recap episode, also known as Episode 0, basically recapping the stuff from Season 1, and the real first episode of Season 2 didn't drop until a week later on April 10, 2019. Now fast forward to Season 3, the official announcement set the air date as October 2025 with the wording suggesting an October 5th start. But again, if they follow the same exact strategy as Season 2, what we might actually get on October 5th is a recap episode. Again, this has also been clarified on the official website itself. I made an entire video talking about this, so I'm not going to be talking about it again and again. TLDR, Episode 1 of Season 3 will then air on 12th of October instead. So already, there's a bit of uncertainty here, which is important when we talk about trailers because it changes how much time is left for them to release something big. And this is where we're going to be diving into Part 2, the trailer patterns in the past season. Now, let's compare how the trailers were handled across different seasons. Season 1 first. This is probably the gold standard for One Punch Man promotion. The first PV dropped on March 23rd, 2015, more than 6 months before the actual airing, which was labeled PV Anime One Punch Man PV number 1. And then a second PV came on July 31st, 2015, which was around 2 months before release. After that, a third PV was released on September 6th, 2015, just about a month out. And to top it off, they had short CM spots that was dropped on September 13, 2015, and that is a 15 seconds and 30 seconds version. So Season 1 had a really well structured marketing campaign and big PVs spaced out, leading to small reminders commercials right before the premiere. Meanwhile, Season 2 on the other hand was very different. The first big promotional video was this special announcement uploaded on August 12, 2018. Then the first PV came out months later on December 27, 2018, and this one was mostly character details with barely any actions, just like what we saw in Season 3 PV. And it wasn't until March 19, 2019, literally just weeks before the April broadcast, that we got PV2. A proper, I would say, kind of action-focused trailer, but still fairly limited compared to Season 1. So compared to Season 1, the hype cycle Season 2 was a bit late, compressed, and honestly a bit weaker. And then we get to Season 3. We had this special announcement video back then on February 29, 2024. Then finally PV1 dropped on March 7, 2025. And so far, That's it for proper PVs. And what we have gotten recently are the 15 seconds and 30 second CM spots, which was released on September 3rd and September 14, 2025. But here is the interesting part on the official website. When they announced the 30 second CM, they included this line. 今後も最新映像を展開しますので、続をお楽しみに. And apparently what that basically means is we'll continue to release more new footage in the future, so please look forward to further updates. And that's not something you'd say if the 30 second CM was the end of your promotional campaign, right? So that's basically hinting that there's more to come. So now the big question, given the history and these patterns, is there still a realistic chance for a proper PV2 or even PV3 for Season 3? Let's think about it. Season 1 had its final PV a month before the premiere, and then the commercials just weeks out. Season 2 had its main action trailer about 3 weeks before episode 0, and Season 3 right now has only had PV1 back in March, plus 2 CMs in September. And as of today, we are literally just a few weeks away from October 5th. If they are following Season 2 style strategy, we could see a new PV drop sometime in late September or very early October, maybe right before episode 0, and that would mirror the March 2019 PV release just before Season 2 began. And if they are following a Season 1 style strategy, then technically we are still within the timeline where a PV2 could drop, because Season 1's PV3 came out only 4 weeks before airing almost the same spot we are in right now. So for people that are saying the 22nd of September is the anniversary for the final trailer of One Punch Man Season 1 getting released, no, it's not. It was the Viz Media version. The actual final trailer has been released literally 3 weeks before the Viz Media version, which is on September 6th and not the 22nd of September, so there's a correction. So as the time I'm recording this video, it's currently 20th of September, and a possible trailer drop could possibly going to be somewhere around 21st to 22nd September or 28th to 29th of September, or the latest would be 5th to 6th of October. Again, these are just speculation of the marketing of Season 1 and Season 2. And also not to forget that line from official website, quoting them, "We will continue to release more new footage." That is almost like a confirmation that something more than just tiny CMs is still in the pipeline. Now, will it be a full 2 minutes PV packed with action? Well, that is the hopeful scenario, because a lot of people will go, please, 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 action scenes, we want to see more of it. And pretty much the wording suggests that we are getting some kind of a substantial new footage before October. Maybe a PV2 will include more of the fight scenes from Season 3 itself, or maybe just some extended scenes of what we've seen already. Again, it is important to also note that the marketing often ramps up right before a show airs for this particular season, because somehow they just want to do it, and especially if production has been tight and they didn't want to show too much too early, they've been holding back. So for the next few weeks, just have an eye on some few of these dates, and then you might actually get your trailer that you have been wanting to see. So where does that leave us? Well, history shows us different promotional strategies. Season 1 with a long hype building campaign, and Season 2 with a last minute push, and Season 3 so far seems a bit closer to Season 2. But with the website explicitly telling us to expect more footage, the door is still wide open for a full trailer. Just an extra information, Attack on Titan the final season part 3, the first ever trailer for it actually drops a week before it actually airs, and everyone was going like, holy shit, we're cooked, bro. But then what happened? The final season, the final chapters, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a stroke by reading this title, are literally the best we've ever seen of Attack on Titan. So yes everyone, please let me know if you guys are still waiting for an actual trailer for One Punch Man Season 3, or are you guys already dooming because, oh my goodness, we're not going to be getting anything anymore? Because I believe one of these 6 dates, we will definitely going to be getting an actual trailer. It's just a matter of time. But yes, those are basically it. Please let me know what you guys think about this quote-unquote speculation, and when do you think the trailer will drop personally? That's basically it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I will see you in the next One Punch Man video. Goodbye.